The next collection that I wanted to share with is the Fendi collection. I thought everything was really cool. It doesn't like fit in with the Fendi from a year ago. This is the one that I thought, a year ago they were 1970s Studio 54 campaign, but here everything's like updated. I don't know. I feel like the early 2000s, I like it for Fendi because it didn't seem so like costumey like the last that class collection from a year ago. It did seem very like I could see this Rec walking around in like Studio 54. This seems like current. It's of the moment with all the trends. This one also ran really long.
I think that Fendi is taking a lot of influences from being introduced to the Asian market. Just a couple years ago, they had that big show at the Great Wall of China and all of that when Karl Lagerfeld was still with us. And I feel like that has impacted their brand identity a lot. The Asian market, they're rich over there. They spend a lot of money. And in this collection, I can see maybe more so than any other that influence. I'm not mad at it, but all of these clothes are very like Asian inspired.
I completely forgot about that, but you're so right. Like at one moment, I saw like the back of one of them, and the pleating, it looked kind of like, what was it? Like geisha, the way there was like excess folds. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. It looks like very Asian inspired.
And like these dresses, like look number 13 and look number 3, like this is stuff that I would see like on a cool, trendy Asian girl. The pants, like the satin cargo pants with the little mini Fendi bags on the front, like very trendy Asian.
And then here we have a lot of, like the silky cargo pants. Everybody is doing them. Let's move on from that. We will all buy one.
We will buy the one that we can afford.
The Zara one.
Zara Chop Shop, I know you got the sweatshop bumping right now. Get them out. I need an email.
Oh, yeah. So in like detail look 3 at the bottom. Okay. So in that detailing, doesn't it look like very, like it would be the back of a geisha's wardrobe? Like those folds?
Yeah. How they do the kimono and the extra stuff underneath and they strap that.
So there's a lot of inspiration in that, like with Asian influences.
And then look number 30 is basically like the Asian, I don't know what that dress is called, like a tea dress where they have the splits all the way up the side.
Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yes.
Yeah, this is very that, like right on the nose, just in white or this off-white color.
Like wasn't it like cut off shoulders with the mandarin collar? Is that what you're talking about? Those kind of dresses
yes,
with the
yes.
Yeah.
And they have a whole bunch of that in this. And like the big wide leg pants that almost look like skirts with the long silk arbitrary strings. It's very BTS K-pop group.
With a lot of this collection, there was a lot of like the gray metallic. So we're looking back to the 2000s, and that's the trend they chose to pick up on. Remember when everybody was obsessed with like the new millennium and like futurism, and so that's where we're going with this. There were these pops of color, so I feel like that neon is going to be pretty big. I've seen it in a couple of shows.
Definitely, and I see people with it out.
There's nothing bad about this collection. I just feel like Fendi doesn't have their brand identity as far as clothing, and so the accessories are always perfect. They're really looking for who they are in clothes.
I think with these clothes, this collection specifically, and I haven't seen it more so than here in like just this past year, they're trying to bring in a lot of the elements from their accessories to the clothes and trying to, I think, trick that customer into like, oh, you can get a skirt, like maybe you can't afford the whole outfit, but you can get the bag and you get the skirt, because they match exactly. Like we have a pink satin Fendi bag and we have a pink satin Fendi skirt that also has the same little hardware as the bag on the front, and you're going to look cute. You're going to Instagram that.
Oh, also a trend I'm seeing is that these like bulky, whether it be like calf length boots or like knee length, the bulky like soled boots are going to be big.
The Spice Girl shoes are back.
I love it.
Tell me what you
What's
want,
your
what
next
you really,
collection?
really want.